Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Panasaurus, bringing you a little bit of an odd pick today. We're bringing you Twisted Fate from the jungle. Today we run Press the Attack as our primary rune. We're running Triumph, Legend of Alacrity, and Coup de Grace with a Cheap Shot and Relentless Hunter off, taking some attack speed, some AP, and some armor. Whilst we've taken a little bit of AP, that's just to help us in the jungle clear. By a little bit of a added bonus to our abilities, but we will be building AD, as you can see in the build path imported by Blitz. For those that don't know TF very well, he's a pretty simple champion really. He's passive. For every enemy unit you kill, or any unit you kill, you roll the dice and you receive 1 to 6 bonus gold. Pretty straightforward. Our Q fires off 3 cards in 3 separate lines, just causing damage. Our W is kind of TF's niche ability, where you rotate through our blue, red, and gold card, and you have to re-press the button again to lock in that card, each dealing a separate effect. Our blue restores mana, red does an AoE plus slow, and gold stuns the opponent. Our E is a every 4th auto, deals increased damage, and our R is TF's global teleport, granting us true sight on the map, and then teleporting us to a location if cast within a time. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to stun this here. I'm not fast about mana at the moment. Our first clear is going to be the hardest part of this entire jungle. So we're going to be relying on like kiting reasonably well. And we're going to take the stack deck as the second one. Because we want that 4th auto up pretty often. And stack deck also provides us with a... It provides us with a bonus to our attack speed, I believe. Well, we've actually reset that. That's fine. There we go, clear that out. Now I'm going to skip Raptors there, just because we haven't taken our Q yet, so our clear time is going to be relatively slow. Therefore, not really worth trying to take on the AoE just yet. There we go. Now we've got our Q, we can kind of, with the red buff, we should be able to kite out the blue buff pretty well. And coincidentally, our blue buff, which restores our mana, is also our most highest damage ability. We've got gold card to reduce the both armor and magic resist to the Scuttle Crab, which is handy. Unfortunately, Graves did gank through mid. Not a whole lot we can do about that. He's gone to the bottom scuttle. And it looks like Zed has elected to back here. Now, normally I'd save Smite for this, but I wasn't sure which scuttle Graves would go to. Therefore, I smited the blue buff just to get it done and dusted. There we go. And now what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be maxing our E, because that's going to be providing us additional attack speed, as well as increased damage on our passive effect. Oh, he might have taken these here. Yep, he has. Now they should be fine here. Okay, they got all the summoners out of bot lane, which is handy. Okay, now we can start to like slowly like kind of AoE down these. Noting that we are clearing this without having backed. So we are going to be weak. There we go. So that's our first back. We've got 1200 gold back. It's not horrible. Most importantly, we haven't been invaded and died. It's kind of like the main part here. And we'll grab ourselves those. The worst thing that can happen for us is we get invaded early and it all just goes downhill from there. Now, if I'm tracking correctly, no, there should be no sums mid, no sums bot. I was just backing because he's out of mana. It's not ideal for us, but... Oh, he's going to stay. Okay. We've managed to shepherd him off just by showing face. That's what we wanted to do. We didn't really want to engage too hard because Zed could just turn on me and kill me. But by showing face, we deterred him from continuing. And we got invaded. Yeah, right. There we go. So we kind of showed face mid to help him out. And then, well, as you guys saw, he just let us die. That kind of sucks. But we should be able to recover fairly easily. I'm not too fussed on that one. Unfortunately, mid now has also come, top lane, sorry, has also come down to try and help. Might just be even worse. Right. Try and get 6 here so we can pull off like an out of lane gank. Not too far off 6. Looks like Scuttlecrab might be up, but I'm expecting Graves to have taken this. He wasn't that low. And he hasn't. Bit of a win for us. Nice. Tidy that up. Now, Zed is nearby and he is level 7. Okay, so they're both recognized that we were looking to collapse. I don't think you win that, buddy. Oh, you do? Okay, well played. Interesting. I'm curious to see if Graves will contest this, right? That's what we wanted. Oh, you got the ult off. Is it enough? Is it enough? Okay, doesn't look like it was enough. But we got 1 kill. And we secured the ult out of Graves, forcing him to back up, which is like a nice cheeky little win. The flash gold card, there was like significant risk that we gold card the wrong opponent there, but it's fine, worked out well. Again, using our red card in the clear. Just because that AoE damage is just delicious. And the dot damage that we apply using our jungle item helps us also clear out most of the camp. But by red carding and then queuing, we apply that dot and then kind of reapply it again, I suppose, in a sense, onto most of the camp. Oh, was not meant to gold card there. She has been baited into fighting this. I believe she dies. It looks that way. Yep, she does. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to clear top side, and then we're going to look for maybe using our ult to gank bot side. So this is a really beneficial part of playing Tifa in the jungle. Whilst he's obviously not designed for the jungle, he really can gank from almost anywhere once his R's up. Now, I just want vision on Zed here to confirm that Zed... Okay. Confirm Zed is looking to invade. Ah, he's so low. We almost got him. Oh, and Graves has come over as well. That is devastating. Alright. I thought we could play him there. I actually thought he ulted top lane, so I was pretty confident we had a bit of a play up our sleeves there, but... Come on, get him! Get him! Nice. Worth. I'll take that trade any day of the week. We're actually going to build Tarbies here. Normally I build Berserker Greaves, but I am going to build Tarbies. Wait, who else died? No, it's just me. Clean. Okay, excellent. So us forcing that fight there, I knew I couldn't win that, but by forcing the fight, we got Quinn to come down, which then resulted in us picking up the 2-for-1 trade. It brings her down here. She picks up the kill. It also motivates her to go mid. In a less assassin-y enemy team, we'd probably be trying to play for that carry role. But right now in what is a very assassin-heavy enemy team, we're mostly playing as a control and a bit of a pest. And we're going to look for something bot lane once they come back, and then we'll be looking for Dragon after that. As you can see, like, we can actually start to kite camps pretty effectively once our attack speed builds. Zed is missing, which means I am at great risk if I try and step into my jungle. Okay, they're on Dragon. Okay, Zed's mid. Cool. Okay, we don't want to reset this, so we've got to be super careful. Now, we don't have R, and we don't have Flash. So, ganking is actually really difficult from this point. But I might be able to get in here for a lane gank. Okay. There we go. We've outplayed the Zed there. Caught him on the gank. Excellent. That's the play we're after. We'll take the double. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's the play. That poor Zed, he thought he had the roam. He thought he knew what was up. Now, I've just cleaned up the blue buff off Graves, so in theory his blue buff should be down. And we confirm that theory. Excellent. Alright, we're sitting on 2k, so it's pretty risky to stay out on the Rift right now. But I do want to clear up a couple more camps before I back and then look to make an ult. Maybe a gank or look to support a teammate play. Excellent. Their Zed is falling off kind of rate rapid at the moment. So we're in quite a good position. So now you can most certainly build this as a an AP threat as well. There's no reason why this has to be built as an attack speed AD threat like how I'm building it now. It's mostly preference. I just really like playing TF. Attack speed with press the attack. Looking to try and clean this up. I noticed Quinn's kind of shoving topside pretty heavily. I'm hoping I can clean this up whilst Quinn applies pressure that might drag Graves towards her. There we go. So we'll grab that. We'll fast back. Got 2600 now. It's pretty huge. We're going to grab Tarbies. We're going to look to build our Gwinsu. We can't afford that, so we'll grab that. Unfortunately, I can't pick up my sweeper here, which is where I'd normally be either on the last back or this back transitioning into a sweeper's lens. However, we can't because we have picked up the Eye of the Herald. So we'll be looking to push that maybe down mid. Depending on how well this play mid goes for him. Oh, yikes. Ah, that did not go as planned, did it? I actually thought he ulted mid. Look, that's my bad. I thought the Zed had already ulted, so I thought that was a pretty safe play for us. It turned out we were very, very, very wrong. Unnecessary flash by Queen. We're just going to use it to pick up the kill. Silas cleans up the Rakan in the mid, which is perfect. Unfortunately, now I don't have Eye of the Herald to drop here. But look, it's not horrible. I think at this rate, they're going to clean up that mid tower anyway, which means now we've got Herald, and we can use it on either bot, mid, or top turret. But look, all things considered, not horrible. Here we'll just full clean our jungle. Make sure just because we've got gold card doesn't mean we should always be fighting. Making sure we drag that Grom. Keep it close enough that it doesn't reset. And like I said earlier, we're still maxing our stack deck here. And then if we don't use red card, we're queuing the wave just to make sure that we get the passive effect from our jungle item laid onto all of those minions. Alright, we'll be looking for Drake here. Ideally, after getting Drake, we'll be able to afford our Gwinsus, which just gives us a ridiculously fast stack deck passive. Now, our ADC has just backed. Queen is top. We don't have a lot of information. Okay, I'm just going to push this because they've just shown us at least 2 in their topside jungle. So we're just going to rush this. Excellent. So both Graves and Rengar showed face topside jungle. Rakan mid. There's absolutely no reason why we don't just immediately force the objective there. That's actually a lot of damage from her. Not fussed about it, but quite significant. Really? Not how I expected that to go down, but that's fine. Okay, and we're just going to come in and just steal his blue buff here. Kind of good. Like, almost any of your cards in the jungle are an effective means for clearing, right? So if you use your blue card, you're instantly laying down more damage and you're restoring your mana. If you use your gold card, you're stunning the camp. And if you use your red card, you're enabling your kiting, enabling yourself to kite the camp by slowing it. So kind of regardless of which button you press, it's an effective means for clearing the jungle and getting rid of your camp just a little bit more efficiently. There possibly is a metric behind what is worth more, the auto attacks you can get out during a stun versus the less damage you take during kite versus the mana restored, but I think the mana restore is definitely more pertinent if you are... Oh, this guy's just left, that's unlucky. The mana restore is more pertinent if you are running this as an AP jungler. We may potentially struggle with this game if we don't have Silas with us currently. We might have to play very carefully whilst we wait for Silas to return. At the moment, the biggest risk to me right now is this guy, probably followed by Graves, to be honest. Look, we'll wait for Silas to return. keep up our vision. Grab things like Scuttle, helping us understand what is going on the map. And then we'll just look for those easy picks where there is little to no risk to team until we restore the 5v5. As I say that, Quinn is just following their Zed. Excellent. Got him. You've been picked, son. Actually, we probably can't, to be honest. That'd be a very risky take, I think. Wait, we should be able to force this down. Interesting play. Alright, Zed is back up, which is problematic for us. He looks like he might be going for the flank, but he's seen the pink ward and he's backed right off. We don't know if Rengar has ult. No one's pinged it. Therefore, he could have used it in the engagement in bot lane on Quinn. But he may as well be holding on to it for all intensive purposes. So we'll look to back off again, trying to burn a little bit more time until... There we go, and Silas has reconnected. Alright, now with Silas back, we can look to make those more team-based plays. And as you can see, kiting these camps is just an absolute joke. The next we're going to be looking to pick up a rapid fire cannon. The purpose of the rapid fire cannon is we're getting a massively extended range on our gold card. There we go. To prevent Quinn being dove here, I've just gold card altered into the bot lane. However, then the rest of the team has just kind of gone and inted, so it's, I mean, trade-offs everywhere, right? Pretty heavy damage coming down from them, and it looks like they might be going for Baron. Yikes. Alright. Unfortunately, there really wasn't anything we could do to save that. The fact that whilst they 2v1'd bot lane and our team kind of like entered mid, it set us in a really bad position to be able to pick that Baron up or even stop that Baron from occurring. Realistically, we shouldn't have even fought that. We should have backed straight up, but I suppose that's beside the point at this stage. Right, they're going to be picking up Dragon, but they are only one Dragon deep, so I'm more than happy for them to waste a little bit of their Baron timer on picking up that Dragon. It looks like our Silas has just rage quit now. Interesting tactic from him. After throwing the small lead we had by DCing, he's decided to quit the game. So again, just on the off chance he might come back and put us in a position where we can actually fight. We will continue just to pick up camps and try and hold the fort down a little bit till he returns. Although I think the likelihood at this stage seems to be pretty slim. And there we go, he's actually back. So there's a fair to small to fair chance, I'll call it, that he might just be DCing. Alright, picked up the kill. Not sure where Rengar went. Like he's done a runner. But we did force Kaiser to turn around and run back into the team, which is absolutely ideal. There we go. I mean, all things considered, this game is slowly... it's almost like a seesaw at this point. Not entirely sure why the team didn't want to take the turret, but we've got it in the end, which is all that matters. Cautious that Zed may look to... Okay. Thought we might be able to save the old the Solace there, but it looks like we've again overcommitted for now the 4th time. This game is most certainly a seesaw. Like, we're up one side, up one moment, down the next. No one's really quite sure what's going to come next. For example, the solo item built Quinn losing the duel to the Kaiser. Unfortunately, I think we do need to play as a team here. We do need to look for those picks together. Or he did not take... Or he did take aggro. Not actually horrible. I don't see that guy being able to hold the fort very well compared to the damage that Zed's laying down. So not overly horrible. Okay, probably a little bit too aggressive. Maybe a little too aggressive from the Solace. Who was it that pinged in? I think Caitlyn pinged in. Okay, at this stage we may need to consider... Not sure why that chicken was facing that way. Interesting. The chicken was most certainly facing into the back of the pit. With Baron maybe recalled faster than expected, but a very fast recall. Alright, at this stage we do want to be playing together as a team. We don't want someone to get solo picked off by Zed or Rengar. There's two huge threats here where they could just jump on you and just murder you in an instant. Alright. Unfortunately, her invis does grab that move speed as well, so she can dip on out of there pretty quickly. Again, we just want to be avoiding getting 100 0'd by these assassin champions as they roam around side lanes. Ooh, the gold card, the extended range rapid fire gold card. Alright, and that gold card again paying dividends. There we go. And that's a clean team ace. That's it. We get the gold card kill on the Rakan. We get the catch with the flash gold card on the Graves. We then turn around, we gold card Rengar as he jumps in on us and easily solo him. And we just end the game here, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. Oh, and unfortunately we do take a bit too much damage there. If they don't... There we go. Okay, so they've cleaned up the Graves, and that is going to be the game. There you go, fam. Bringing you TF from the jungle. A little bit of an up and a down game, but in the end, we got that dub. Now, if you guys like to see more of some TF gameplay or any other champion in the jungle, be sure to check out our Twitch. We are streaming most nights from approximately 6 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. But for now, thanks for dropping by, and I'll catch you guys on the Rift.